In the darkness beyond time, in the silence before light, a golden eye opened above the earth, gazing into forever. It wasn't just a telescope. It was a time machine. A mirror to the first sparks of creation. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most powerful eye, began to peel back the veils of the cosmos. And what it saw was not what we expected. A strange brightness in the early void. A galaxy, ancient beyond belief, blazing where there should have been only fog. We thought the early universe was quiet, but it roared with light. We thought it was slow, but it was building stars faster than our models could imagine. Astronomers stared at the data, and the silence in the room was louder than words. What if the universe didn't follow our script? What if the first chapters are written in a language we've never learned to read? A yellow blaze in the distant past, too large. Too structured. Too soon. A galaxy from just 290 million years after the beginning of time, already shining like a cosmic city. It shouldn't be there. But it is. And it's not alone. There are many more like it. Galaxies that formed not slowly, but suddenly. Not chaotically, but elegantly. They were supposed to be clumps, but they have arms. They have order. They have beauty. It's as if the cosmos knew how to sculpt before it even knew how to breathe. One of them spans over 1,600 light years. A giant, born when the universe was an infant. Scientists called it stunning, but their models call it impossible. Because according to everything we thought we knew, galaxies need billions of years to become this grand. But these formed in mere hundreds of millions. A blink in the eye of eternity. Imagine expecting fireflies, and instead seeing a skyline. It is like digging in the earth, expecting fossils, and finding entire cities. This has a name now, the crisis in cosmology. Our standard model is under fire. The map we've trusted for decades may be missing entire continents. The cold dark matter model says things grow slowly. From small seeds to massive giants. But JWST is telling a different story. A tale of galaxies racing ahead, defying age, defying gravity, defying us. Nobel Prize-winning scientists admit it, something doesn't add up. One whispers, maybe the universe is trying to teach us something new, and maybe we need to listen. Even the rate at which the universe is expanding isn't matching what we expected. It's expanding faster here and now than it should be, based on the early glow. This may sound small, but in cosmology, it's a thunderclap. A 9% difference in expansion is like finding a crack in the foundation of the cosmos. Maybe there's new energy we haven't discovered. Maybe gravity behaves differently than we think. Maybe time itself isn't what we believe it to be. Some suggest even stranger things, that these galaxies are echoes, whispers. Somewhere beyond the curtain of stars, the universe began to whisper again. James Webb turned its golden face deeper, peering not just into the past, but into the unseen. A cluster of galaxies shimmered like shattered mirrors, their light distorted, twisted, curved. Gravity was bending space like a liquid, and light flowed around invisible giants. These were gravitational lenses, nature's own telescopes, magnifying secrets buried in the dawn. And within them, a strange rhythm. Galaxies doubled, mirrored, reflected across the sky like echoes in a hall of glass. Not a mistake. Not an illusion. Patterns began to emerge, as if something behind the universe was arranging the stars like notes in a symphony. One galaxy appeared in 5 places at once. Another, stretched into an arc, like a scar in the fabric of space. Scientists paused. This wasn't just gravity at work. It was as if the structure of spacetime itself was responding to an unknown force. Dark matter, they said, the ghost scaffolding of the cosmos. But even dark matter doesn't explain the rhythm, the symmetry. The impossible precision. Was the universe engineered? Had we stumbled onto a cosmic blueprint? A design too vast to comprehend, yet too perfect to be random. One researcher called it a cosmic code. Another whispered, what if it's a message, not written in sound, not carved in stone, but woven in light. Bursts of radiation from billions of years ago, timed like pulses. Regular. Measured. A signal. Or so it seemed. The pattern repeated in different clusters, different corners of the universe, as if stitched by the same unseen hand. Could it be coincidence? Statistically, unlikely. Emotionally, breathtaking. One team ran simulations. Thousands. None matched what JWST saw. Because the universe, it turns out, might not be chaos. It might be choreography. And if there is choreography, who is the choreographer? Perhaps not a who. Perhaps a what? A principle. A cosmic intelligence. A field of awareness embedded in the laws of physics. We used to think the cosmos was silent. Now we wonder, is it speaking in a language older than matter? Not with words, but with geometry. With the folding of space-time. With the way galaxies spiral and collide. Every photon, a syllable. Every star, a symbol. Every shadow, a hint. The deeper JWST looks, the more the universe feels like a mind. And if it is, are we its dream? Or its reflection? There is no final answer. Only deeper questions. But one thing is certain, we are no longer staring at a blank sky. We are reading a living manuscript.